Hello, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome everyone. I'm a bit out of frame. I'm gonna have to fix that, but I'm not gonna do that now because I'm already 15 minutes late. We can't have any of that, can we? Now, as you can see, I've put on a bit of weight again because I couldn't stream for a while, and also did not have a kitchen, so I had to rely on takeout and all. Well, my body reacts to eating takeout by doing this. We don't like that, and that's why we're here. Don't ignore the weight in the bottom right corner, that is out of date. Now, I sincerely apologize for my unpunctuality. It's a cardinal sin where I live. It's just that this setting all of this up is a little bit more involved, and I was confident that I could do it by 8:30, and alas, I was a little bit mistaken. Took me a little while longer. Now I finished everything now. Even oiled up my pad, so all my steps should be nice and smooth. And then I think with that we are ready to get back into it. Now, unfortunately, with moving PC, hang on, why am I not? No, Steam seems to think that I'm in my center. It's just that this game for some reason has me over here. Right, new character. We are doing the crystal hunt, of course. And we're starting with no crystal. We will play the introduction. Because why not? Death penalty. Permadeath? I mean, why not? Damage dealt multiplier, that's all. Auto-Algarian translation determines if you can automatically translate Algarian text in your journal, or if the Algarian text translation will have to be done all on your own. Well, that's crazy. Now we're gonna do that enabled. Right, is there any new? No. No crystal, please. Right, hair color, nice brownish. Interesting. Okay, so that hair is only available in white. Ah, that's the Geralt of Rivia, that's from a mod. Okay, fair enough. I would like to have a little ponytail. I thought about growing one again, now that I'm out and can do whatever the fuck I want. I am fairly white and I have blue eyes and I do not look like that, but maybe one day, who knows. Alright, we've got 100 gold, no crystals, and that everything's alright. Okay, can I get auto height maybe? 184, spot on, nice. Yep, let's go. Yeah, about to play the crystal hunt progression with mods, yes. We have a few swords. Okay, you wake up in your wreck. That seems to work. Nice. Oh, hang on, I have to calculate that as well. Yeah, you can tell I haven't done this in a while. Can I walk? Yes, I can. Okay, nice. That seems to work. It's sluggish, I feel, but okay. Oh, the message disappeared. Okay, so we woke up in a wreck or something. Well, let's continue. Oh, I think there's telekinesis. Yeah, yes. Does the half sorting work? Yes, it does. Excellent. How are you, sir? He appears to be dead. Right. Everything is driven by physical forces. Defeat your enemies in your preferred fighting style with brutality or precision. Either will do. Thank you. He's got an oar on his back. And it doesn't look like he's turning away or anything. Looking right at me. Yeah, he's super fascinated with whatever that piece of lumber is there. Well, that was ugly. You have 4 holsters on your carry. Yeah. To retrieve your weapons over the holster you stored in it. To retrieve your weapon, it's over the holster? Yeah, of course. What's this? Cards mean money. Centauri fences will pay the boss good money for those things, and that means we get paid too, you morons. Get yourselves to that island and see if the rumors about crystal deposits are true. How can you? And that's essentially just a club. But I don't remember it being here the last time, so I'm just gonna keep it. Bone Club, oh, okay. Do not walk off the pad, that's not good for you. Yeah, I have to get used to smaller steps and all that again. Jump by pressing the right thumbstick, yep. Oop. Apples. Take apples. Oop. No, wait, I only have 2 hands, right? That was a bit stupid. Right, you can get and store items in your inventory, a Vulgarian device of infinite storage capacity. Placed on your chest, open it by grabbing it with your hand. Yes, I did. And there they are. 4 apples and a big old book. Right, let's go. You can use ledges or the cracks in between rocks to climb by holding the grab button. Don't walk into it, that's not good for your nose. Up. You don't hear me, sir. Can I just kick him down? Probably.
Here we go.
Well, he survived that. Well, catch you later then. I was trying to do a beach pun, but I can't think of any. I'm just gonna go down there and kill him. Have you forgotten that I exist? Well, I suppose it must have been the wind that pushed you down there, eh? Well, that was... I did cut my own hand. That was a bit dumb. Probably shouldn't have attacked him like that. What's your weapon anyway? Did you even have one? I thought you had a hammer. Oh yes, you did. I'll take that. Alright, and up we go. Yeah, I'll have to fiddle around with the settings a little more. Walking does feel quite sluggish. Have to get it back to the way I was used to. Iron Telnis, Archaeology Journal of the Gate Island, last day. How do you know it's the last day? Were you leaving? Looking at the shore already makes me melancholic. This is my last day on this island. Okay, they are leaving. There is so much left to translate. So many artifacts I want to take a look at. I can feel a rumbling behind the rocks. Who knows what kind of Delgarian sorcery I would discover there. I wish I could stay a few more months at least. In any case, I'm still going to study Delgarian ruins on my next assignment. I just hope it will be worthy of a trip to the storm once again. Alright, here we go. Climbing puzzles are notoriously hard on a treadmill because of the timing of the jumps and all that, because you're not actually running and jumping. Well, I mean, I can set my treadmill to detect jumps, but I'm a bit of a heavy boy, so I don't want to put my treadmill through more stress than it already needs to. Right. I have a cardboard box down there. I just kicked that. Yeah, my new place is kind of tiny. I still haven't really unpacked everything. Up. Fast movements can cause nausea. No, they cannot. Do not hesitate to take regular breaks if you feel queasy with practice. Yeah. Oh, they're coming this way. Well, one of them is. The other one's up the stairs. Well, I think it would be feasible to wait until he goes. Man, this is a nice place. Yeah, he's looking at that. He's going up the stairs. And then he's coming back. Okay, so this thing there and that thing, both of those lanterns seem to be what he's looking at or investigating, and I think that's my cue. I had no idea this wall wasn't that close. I think he's dead. Do we need an apple? No. We are still A-okay. Can move this cable guide a little bit further though, because there is nothing more immersion breaking than having a cable dangle on your neck or in front of your face. Right. Now, if I remember correctly, that is like the end game portal. Not for now, though. Oh, hello. The crowd was cheering for the... Oop. The crowd was cheering for the candidates of the Zorek Vamo realm, all lined up in front of the gate, ready to receive their blessings. Will one of them prove to be the Kaminet's vessel? Time will bring justice. The crowd began chanting the gift of the swords of Na'a, and there was hope in all their hearts that the time of the Kaminet would soon be upon us. Such an exciting time. I believe we finally have found it. Here they are, the doors to the Aminira Nar Kaiosvam. If my translations are correct, this is the best time in history to be an archaeologist. I am so happy I was accepted into the Delgarian Preservation Society. This is a dream come true. BT. right, rope swings. To run, mimic a running motion. Yeah, well... No, actually, that unfortunately does not work for me. Actually, does it? No, it doesn't. That would have been freaky, though. I think I can... Yes. Look at that. Ooh, there's a fire. Chimney. Smoke is coming out of the chimney. Oh, and there's blood. And beehives, I can make mead. Very good. That seems worrying. Oh. Oh. There we go. Parian. These archaeologists are talking about crystals and shards a lot lately. I think it would be a good idea to bring some of your crew here to check it out. Well, it didn't end well for you guys, huh? Whoa. Your item book contains 2 tabs. The stash tab displays all the items you purchased or stored. You can spawn them at any time. The home tab displays all the items that are present somewhere in your home level. You may store them in the stash at any time. Okay. So there's an Imperial dagger somewhere here. And we've got apples and a torch. I'll take that. As well as another apple. Yes. Ah. Oh yeah, there it is. Probably good to have in the offhand. I didn't bring the club with me, but I guess that's okay. Rayan Volunteer, the Gate Island Journal, Day 2. We have received a crystal core. It's just one, but even that is a minor miracle. I suppose that since the Queen needs us now, she's willing to turn her head at some things. At least more than she usually would. Unfortunately, I tried to activate the monolith by placing the crystal core on the receptacle, but it did not work. The fact that I lack any ability for sorcery might be the problem. I believe all Delgarian technologies can often track one's sorcery potential and react accordingly. I need to find a way to bring a sorcerer here without the suspicion of the Eridan soldiers. If the monolith would work, I wonder if our theory about merging crystal cores could also be tested with it. But I would require a second, different crystal core for such a test. Okay. Well, that's the monolith. And I guess that's the receptacle. Well, what do I say? I guess I know that that's the receptacle, but I like how the game describes it, explains it. So we got 3 of them. Whee. Right. So I do also have a mullet. Well, a mallet, not mullet. Mullet is a haircut, I think. Oh, yeah, that's the one we just read. Okay. Okay. We'll just put that there. Very good. Travel map. Yes. Rocky Horn, old outpost. Cave entrance. I guess I crashed there. Sort of. Those ruins and hives. Oh. Oh well. At any time you can open the menu to check inputs, change options, or leave the area. Okay, actually, yeah. Yes. Thank you. Yes, I am aware. Thank you. Okay. Oop. Don't walk into the wall. That is not good for you. Why can't I walk backwards? Oh, yes, I can. It's just very hard. I will continue my old trick of just using the thumbstick when I have to go backwards. It's a stupid little workaround, but I think I have to use it, because walking backwards really doesn't work. Best, where's an Eridan? The Baron's Bounty. Hell yeah, let's go. Huh, there he is. I've been informed you and the Dalgarian Preservation Society are looking for entrances to Dalgarian ruins. I will not ask why. You will not be alone in this effort. Competing factions all over Eridan are combing the lands to also find these entrances. These factions have set temporary bases and direct outposts all across the mainland in an effort to map out the terrain. Your best bet to find Dalgarian ruins is to steal the efforts of others. Retrieve these maps and you may piece together the location of a Dalgarian ruin. To get you started, I've marked the location of an outpost on the map. As I hear news of the location of more outposts, I will mark them on the map each day. Good luck, friend. Was this not meant for me? Or is that meant for him? I don't know. Hello there, sir.
Hello, mate. You're most welcome to the Baron's Bounty. With me, the Baron. I've been told all about your quest for a mutual friend, Affy. And, as a personal favour to him, I'm going to help you get started.
Right.
If you're the busy type, I won't keep you. I wrote down everything you need to know on that note right over there by the map. Otherwise, if you got some time, follow me to the store.
I like those little vials. Must be some strong stuff in there if that's all that's needed of it. Also, you're quite small.
Store on the edge of the storm. You don't need to say it. Who shops here, right?
Well, I do.
Well, you'd be surprised. Let's just say my customers are mainly the folk who don't like to shop while looking over their shoulder, if you know what I mean.
Not really.
So listen, I don't need to tell you that the mainland is a hornet's nest of violence right now. The recent discovery of those ancient Dalgarian ruins in Eridan has triggered a mad rush to be the first to find village treasures.
Right.
Crystals, mainly. Or more specifically, crystal cores. You might think you know sorcery, but this is the difference between lighting a flame on your finger and burning down an entire village. Powerful stuff. But listen, I'm Centauri. You don't need to tell me why you seek these ruins, and if you're a crystal user, hey, that's your business. But you need to know that this quest is going to put you head to head with every invested faction across Eridan. I'm talking bandits to fortune chasers, to the crown of Eridan itself. And you don't even want to know about the eye. That said, if you're determined to undertake this quest, you go find yourself in the Dalgarian ruins, and I'll get you started by giving you a piece of ancient Centauri wisdom. Don't do the work that someone else has already done.
That's good advice.
They're swarming with Irradian soldiers by day and bandits by night, all searching for Dalgarian ruins themselves. And with that, these factions have taken up temporary residence in the previously abandoned outposts all over Eridan. as they explore and map out the terrain. My advice? Get in there, and whether by blade or sorcery, retrieve those maps. This should fast track you to the location of any Dalgarian ruins already discovered. And from there, well, good luck is all I can say. There's one such outpost nearby, and I've done you the favour and marked it on your map.
Marked it on your map.
Visitors to my island often carry news, so I'll mark more locations on the map each day as I hear about them. Well, that's about it. Good luck, my friend.
Yeah, well, thank you. Do you want to buy that? Oh, it costs 9 as well. He gave me the exact same price that he's asking for it.
On the counter, red cloth for purchases, blue cloth for sales.
Gotcha. That means we've got 109 now. Yes, let's see if we can get something with that. Maybe if I can get that. Yeah, okay. 13 for the Ancient Sikhs. If I find anything that I can barely afford or almost afford. 50 for that training sword. Is that made of wood? I think it is. Ooh. The Gnarled Great Club. Or 63. Now that's gonna put some holes into bandits. Maybe that's the way to go for now. Is that a whip? A wand. Oh, okay, I don't have any magic yet. Not sure if I'll go down the magical route, to be honest. I did have a Geralt of Rivia run before the move, so maybe I'll do that again, but I think for now it's best to just get back into it first. 100 for a beheading sword. Oh, it even has the 3 holes in the top. Look at that. Now, I don't know how true this is, and also we can tell that the half sorting works, even though there's no point in half sorting this. I don't know how true this is, but legend has it that beheading swords had these little 3 holes in the top. Stands for the Trinity or something. Those are the holes that the holes could escape, and the soul could escape and go to heaven. And this is at least made of iron. 75 or 100. Both of them tier 0. Pointy stick. Sharpened stick. That is essentially really what it is, yes. I don't know. Seems a bit low tech. Is that a quarterstaff? Quarterstaff. I mean, it's still... You can still whack someone with it, for sure. Pitchfork, now that's... Well, I mean, you can never go wrong with an axe, can you? Felling axe. I think that's gonna be it. Because at least, I don't think my enemies will be armored at the beginning. And that way I at least have something with a little bit of power. Right. Defense 0, mobility 5, spellcasting. Cloth town shoes completely. Worn commonly in Eridan. I think he had a dresser over here. Yes, he does. I guess you could call it a walk-in closet. And what are these? No, oh right, I can't check it when I'm in here. Does my inventory won't spawn? Irradian shoes. Irradian shoes. Okay, so I already have those. Irradian trousers. I guess that's... Yeah, okay, I guess that's what I'm wearing. Never mind then. Never mind at all. Okay, 109.
If you want to buy something, just place it on the red pot on the counter.
That is now
Thanks
my
for your
felling
business.
axe. Thanks, mate. Alright, it's already 7:30. So I think we're good to go for one dungeon. Let me just adjust my cable real quick. There we go. And calibrate my sensors. Yes. Right, we've got one location that we can go to. An outpost beset by outlaws. Right. Let's go. So I've taken 945 steps today. Walked a distance of 600 meters. That alone as walking power would be 68 kilocalories, and purely active time was 13 minutes, so that's not good. We can probably get more out of this. I keep saying like a modern destroyer in the distance there. Got a very raked hull. I wonder what that actually is. Raked bow, I mean, of course. We've got a knife here, the Sikhs, and the felling axe. Now, even though I'm a left-handed man, I would always use the left hand on the bottom, I think. And then also, I can switch up to just blocking with it and stabbing with my offhand. Yeah, let's do that. Because I did do Westphalian sword fighting for a while, and that's one of the things I learned there. Left hand always goes on the bottom. They're gonna see me. Unless, of course, he goes in. Then maybe I can get him. But he seems to be stationary there. And he spotted me immediately. He's dead. You guys don't seem too interested in me. Are you a mage? He is a mage. Yeah, pathfinding is a bit of an issue here. Because I think that is that thing doesn't necessarily have to be there. Okay, so you don't want to come. I'm going to take the other one first. Ah, he wants to stay at a distance, okay. Don't you want to avenge your friend? Oh, that was awkward. That was not. Or are you afraid? What's it gonna be, huh? Stay here for a while. Is that pemmican? Yes, it is. All right, I've got my dagger as well. Well, I'm more than equipped to deal with that rebel then. I'm gonna wait for him to go back there. Jesus, how many steps per stair does he take? I'll take that, thank you very much. Don't remember if there's anything up there ever. I mean, there is a letter, so...
Everyone, this will be easy.
Oh, I don't think you'll make it up here. Forgive the informality that the urgency of this letter required. It's addressed to Sakarian. Your life is in danger. Remayan wishes you dead. Several captains have deserted, several executed. It is madness. As you suspected, Remayan has fallen under the influence. A great purge has begun. The guild is no more. Seek safe harbor until we manage to fight back. I have ties with the Targaryen Preservation Society. They will help you find safe passage out of Eridan in return for a favor. Stand by for their contact. Stay safe, my friends. Athelin Talmis. Athelin! Our mutual friend Athelin. That's what Baron said, right? I wonder if that was like sarcastic or if that was actually our friend. I knew it, their face is the weakness. And on this one, his spine was the weakness. Yeah, you don't want to get hit in the spine. And all of a sudden we've made over 1,000 steps. Look at that. Oh, jeez. I do like cheese. What's your favorite cheese? Oh, hello. That is a bronze goblet. It has value. Oh, hello. There you are. Two of them. One of them's an archer, and the other's a mage. Gravity mage. Without a face. Whoa! Come on. God, they're so slow. What's better? Now, I don't know about you guys, but when I see bow and arrow, I immediately have the urge to take it with me. Slight problem with that plan, though. I don't have enough equipment slots for that. You seem awfully sure that I'm gonna come up there to fight you. Oh! That was a headshot. That has no business of working, and it doesn't, okay. Neither has that. Ah, damn it. But that one does kind of work. Yes, give me back my arrows, please. Right in the cheek. Damn. Only got 3 arrows left. He did not give me a full quiver. That's a chest up there. Up. Oh no, it's a box. Anything in it? I did not know you could actually break them. Nah, seems to be empty though. Right, this is nothing. Not a single piece of loot in here either. Hello. Two of them up there, I think. Don't think I'll be able to take my bow with me up there. I'm amazed that that worked. Nice.
Everyone be careful. Let's make this quick. Be careful.
Think he's had enough? Yeah. But don't you want to fight? You said let's make this quick. We did make it quick. What about you? Yeah, definitely dead.
What happened?
One more down there. Oh, hello. There we go. Yeah. Keep running into things. Did he just knock himself out? I do like the little buckler, but I don't think I can take it. Yeah, he's still there. Mage. Okay, he's got it. Right. That's probably better to have. A discount is stolen, so I'll not get to keep it, unfortunately. Oh, hello. Uh-huh. Seriously? Your Highness, the Royal Battle Axe has been sending her soldiers into the mountains to find entrances, some ancient ruins or something. If it is in the interest of the Crown of Aradan to find these entrances, then you can bet that means it contains something valuable, which means it is in our interest too. I want men to begin combing the lands and mapping out the terrain to find these entrances before the soldiers do. Unless you want an Aradan's Knight's blade shoved in your face, I highly recommend not trying to map the terrain during daylight, as the mountains are crawling with soldiers. But we have found a better way. The Aradan scouts are much more efficient at mapping the terrain than us. If opportunity arises, seek to steal their maps instead. Why not work harder when we can work smarter? Why work harder when we can work smarter? But either way, do not try to enter those ruins on your own. Everything in there belongs to the boss. So basically everybody's just stealing of everyone. That's what I gather from that. Us included. Food-wise, we could probably eat something. Seagull egg. Cheese. Apple. These are all 2 stars of healing, so I'm gonna eat the seagull egg. And I think that's enough. I'll take that. Sturdy mug. Gotta use one of those. That's not a real door. Could you take a pickaxe, but I think that's kind of war crimey. Yes. It's a long dungeon. Right then, no entrance here. What is that humming that I keep hearing? You could slide down zip lines with a zipline wheel or any object. Oh yes, right. Because that works too, doesn't it? Well, kind of. Slid through my hand. Ugh. Am I fucked here? Damn it. Don't really want to drop my axe, I'm gonna be honest. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I think it's better to just use the zipline tool. Or just my hands. Ooh, that's nice. Also counts as stolen. They just won't let me have nice things. And you can trash everything. Huh. Well, that would totally burn your hand, but thankfully not in video game land. Should be arriving at the end soon. This is the first dungeon after all. And there it is. And there's never any enemies in this last hallway. And I dropped my axe. So I'm bringing back none of the original equipment, I guess. Ooh. Well, that better be better than 2 stars. Oh, come on. And it's worth less than the cheese. That can't be right. More pemmican. Bread rolls are amazing, man. Ooh. $20 silver coins. And a pouch of another 100. And these crystals, of which we have now 4 of them. Very nice. There we go. There's the boat that I saw in the beginning. So it is part of the level, really. It's basically my boat. Oh, I just got an achievement for starting a crystal hunt campaign, even though I already did that. Bulgarian map pieces, we have none. Whew. Let me just check something real quick. Okay. Right. I do wonder, should I do another one or call it quits? Because I am a little bit exhausted, but maybe that's the exact moment in time where I should continue. I don't know. But there are still things that I have to figure out on this treadmill, because it's not ideal. Yeah, I'd say I'll give this a rest for today, and then I'll see you guys tomorrow when I will continue this crystal hunt. Let me know what you think. Actually, let me turn towards you here for a second. Let me know what you think. Is everything alright on the viewing side of things? Like, do you like the first person stabilizer, or is it janky for you? How do you like the bottom menu there that keeps track of everything? How do you like the heart rate monitor? All of that. Let me know what you think. And yes, I will catch you guys on the next one.